What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Big John here from Bodyforward. Today I want to talk about a topic that probably relates to a lot of people. It's these New Year's resolutions that failed already. Yeah, what is it, by the second week? Yeah, probably 70, 80, 90% of them already failed. Give another 2 more weeks, then about 99% of everybody failed with their weight loss resolutions. And you know why they failed? Or you know why, if you're one of those people who wondered why you failed, it's because you never wanted to do it in the first place. Here's a funny thing. Most people, when they want to do something, they like the imagination of doing it. They saw the guy on the cover of a magazine with a six-pack, big arms, and the guy said, that could be me. A woman saw another picture of another girl on a magazine who was 20 years younger than her with an hourglass body, big titties and a fat ass, and she said, wow, that could be me. They enjoyed the imagination of it, but they didn't actually want to put the work into it. So what do people do? You go on these fad diets, and not only the fad diets, you may go on another diet too, but you did not want to actually do it in the first place. So what you did was, you went on this diet, you lost mostly water weight for the first 2 weeks, you got very discouraged because you didn't feel good, it was too hard, you were lightheaded, dizzy all the time, and then you just quit. But understand, it's because you knew going into it that you were going to fail. Most people, when they do things, they have a good idea of where they want to be when they do it. People just don't go into something and say, well, I want to put my all into it, but I failed. That never happens. Everybody has an idea. If you want to really get down and dirty and reach your goals, you will do it. Most people like the idea of reaching goals. They don't like to get down and dirty. But unfortunately, you just can't lose weight, feel good, keep it off if you are heavy your whole life by thinking you're still going to be eating ho-hos and ice cream and all this other shit, all this other garbage. But you see, people love to do it. They're already self-defeated. In the back of their mind, as soon as you walk in there, you say, wow, I'm going to go on this diet. And subconsciously you say, I know I'm going to fail, but when I fail, at least I'll feel good about myself because I said, at least I tried doing it. And that's most people, especially Americans. Americans don't like giving up anything. Anything. People don't care about their health until it's really bad, then they have to change. I mean, you hear it all the time. People say, oh, prevention of diabetes, prevention of heart disease. I say it too. But I know most people don't do it. Why? Because no one gives a shit until you do have a heart attack or until you do have type 2 diabetes. That's when the light bulb goes off and says, oh wow, maybe I should change my ways. That's, and not everybody even changes after that. I mean, take for instance the ALS challenge that happened months back. Every fucking body was pouring buckets of water on their head, saying, I support ALS. And they did raise money, don't get me wrong, but nobody gave a shit about ALS before they did that challenge, and nobody gives a shit about it now. I think that's horrible because it's a really bad neurological condition that has to be addressed, and it has to be fixed. For people who do get it, it's very bad. But understand too, things are only good if it works for you, if it works on your time. If you don't have to put any effort into it, like ALS, the reason why it worked so great was because they poured the bucket of water on their head. They get to put a little 2-minute video of themselves challenging people. They put it on Facebook to have all their friends like it. It was vanity, plain and simple. That's why it worked. Like here, I'm going to give you an example. I have little Peanuts dog bowl. Now maybe I should just put, I don't know, some dog food in here, pour it over my head, and then go support against animal cruelty. Does that make sense? No, it should be done all the time. But I'm going off here on a different tangent. The thing is, most people do not want to lose the weight. And if you are one of those people that do not want to lose it, it's because you failed yourself. You didn't want to get into it. You knew it was too hard. You knew by just doing a diet, you could say, I'm going to probably fail anyway. And you did it. That's just the excuse. Because you're trying to uphold an image that is put on a pedestal throughout the world, especially in America. And that's all. As always, guys, take care. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and don't forget to go to www.body-forward.com.